So, my lord, in my in the first page, see, I highlighted one sentence in the middle of that first paragraph. Yes. However, hearing is not against the reservation of anyone. Because of my last day's argument, somebody asked, you are only for OBC, against OBC, etc. So we are not saying that. We are saying that once
सुप्रीम कोर्ट में आज EWS की जो महत्वपूर्ण सुनवाई हो रही है उस पर आप लाइव देख सकते हो। मैटर EWS का है जो कि आप लाइव देख सकते हो।
At the same time, that cannot be possible. You come out from the SC compartment, then you be in the EWS. None touched 15-4, 15-5, 16-4, 16-5. And my lord, next point is so therefore, my lord, I'm sorry. Sinhu Commission report. Yes. Well, may kindly recollect. 1980 Mandal Commission report. 1990 implemented.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट में WES की जो हियरिंग हो रही है EWS की
2010 Sinhu Commission. So 2019 implemented. So paragraph 800 of my note this point. Paragraph 800 says that you have to have a data. So whether adequate representation is there or not, and data record is there or not. So two things established by Sinhu Commission report that this
और इस मैटर को आपके जो CBI हैं UAE ललित सर सुन रहे हैं, साथ ही साथ उनके साथ और भी जजेस हैं।
I'm saying about the Brahmin Rishabhular. I'm saying about the poor pujari priests of the temples. Early morning 3 o'clock they are going to the temple with a dress and coming back with some dashina. They are not vote bank. When Mandal Commission submitted its report due to its implementation, para 5 and 6 of Indira Sani may kindly read what happened in the country. These non-vote banking people are not ready or not even having power to bargain. That is why since decades you bracketed me as a Brahmin, as a forwarded community, then denied my basic rights. Now there is not a welfare legislation, but it's a historic legislation. It's a revolutionary legislation by touching the PAs of that poor people. That is what, my lord, first page I am saying that I am not against your compartment. And at least what you are arguing, what is your fundamental right where it is denied? If someone touched a 15-4 or 5 or 16-4 or 5, nothing happened. And something filed, my lords, repeatedly, that's not a post office. See your first writ petition.
यहाँ पर गरीब सवर्ड जो आरक्षण है उसको डिनाई किया जा रहा है।
So 12th Act passed. 14th, 2 days writ petition filed without having anything. So what happened, my lord? We must be very cautious because of a section of the people from the protected category misunderstood or misguided them that your rights have been taken away. For example, my lords, last day when I argued about it, I said that vacant table, somebody asked me, you are against SC, ST, OBC. What to say? So this is what happened with this writ petition. So it has to be dealt with a very strong hands of law, my lords, because it is affecting our country, and that law can be done only by my lords. See what is their prayer? Did somebody touch their rights?
अभी तक सुप्रीम कोर्ट में जो कुछ भी होता था, आप सिर्फ अपने ऑर्डर से और केस स्टेटस से आप चीज़ों को समझ सकते थे कि केस में आज ये हुआ, लेकिन आज से जो लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग की जा रही है, आप देख सकते हो CJI बैठे हैं, तो कहीं ना कहीं एक बहुत बड़ा दिन है संवैधानिक प्रक्रिया में कि जो चीज़ें सुप्रीम कोर्ट में होती हैं अब आप लोग कहीं भी उसको अपने मोबाइल पर देख सकते हो।
One area. Now, my lords, I said the objects and reasons, my lord. Then, my lords, we will see page 2 and 3, how this bill passed. And my lords, page 4, my lords, my respective submission, page 4 top. According to my lords Keshavananda Bharati and the subsequent judgments, the foundation, the pillars of the basic structure is democratic, economics derives from the preamble of the Constitution itself. And this is completely followed, totally followed in passing this amendment. And this 15.6 or 16.6 is nothing to do with other articles. My lords, may kindly note this point. It is not at all inconsistent with any of the articles of the Constitution of India. So therefore, if it is, my lords, agreeing that if it is passed without any problem or without any illegality, considered by us, considered by other side, my lords, then my respective submission. Now you are touching, you are coming to a democratically passed bill or act. So who is trying to play fraud on Constitution? Not by us, not by this act. So you want?
We told you 15 minutes.
Yes, my lords, I'm just complete. I'm just complete. Because I am EWS.
No, you not take 5 more minutes.
And yeah. Then my lords, Indira Sahni. Then economic criteria can also be considered. Indira Sahni, page 4 and 5, my lord.
यहाँ पर जो स्टेटमेंट दिया जा रहा है, कहा जा रहा है कि आपको संविधान से खेलने का अधिकार किसने दिया?
26 and 7, Nagaraj. Then my lord, page 7, 8.8, Roman 8, my lords, middle of the page, my lords.
Yes, please.
The submission of the petition exclusion is submission from us. We are already included CRQ. For inclusion in the EWS, it is illegal. Like SC cannot take benefit of ST, so and so, so and so. And my lords, then one important submission is page 7, my lords. Kindly have the Constitution for a second.
Yes, please.
My lords, I am saying what I am going to say, my lords. 31C is my fundamental right. May I read 31C, my lords, with a great respect to my lords. Saving of laws, giving effect to certain directive principles, notwithstanding anything contained in Article 13. No law giving effect to the policy of the state towards securing all or any of the principles laid down in Part 4 shall be deemed to be void on the ground that it is inconsistent with or takes away or abridges any of the rights conferred, etc. Now, my lord, may directly come to 39. So, 39, B and C especially, my lords. That the ownership and control of the material resources of the community are so distributed as best to subserve the common good. That the operation of the economic system does not result in the concentration of wealth and means of production of the common detriment. So, my lords, now see how it is interpreted, this very relation of 31C and 39 is described in Keshavananda Bharati. That is what page 7 to 9, my lord. Now, my lords, I am answering to my lord Chief Justice's question that, my lord, again I am repeating to substantiate this table that none touched your rights. None taken away your rights. It's a special compartment with the available data, with the study note. There was no adequate representation. The government appointed a commission in 2001 or 2, and that is submitted in 2010. That commission saying that after consulting each and every state government saying that these particular people also has to have some consideration. So now my lord Chief Justice asked, see, you can perpetually poor or the untouched touchability. If I am a SC, that will continue as SC. So therefore, tomorrow if I become a property, even then I am SC. Very well. My lord, that's why my respectful submission, my lords. 51 onwards, in Indira Sani itself, as I indicated, my lord, that perpetual poverty is there. That is why state of Kerala, well, page 2. That's why state of Kerala appointed a commission before this act. Page 2. The Kerala State Commission for Economically Backward Classes among Forward Community is a statutory commission constituted by the Government of Kerala under the Kerala State Commission for Economically Backward Classes among Forward Communities Act so and so. Under Section 3 of the Act, the Government of Kerala has to constitute the commission with a retired judge of the Honorable Supreme Court or High Court as chairperson, 2 members belonging to forward community having special knowledge in matters relating to forward so and so. So, my lord, my respectful submission, it is not first time. It is some other states also it's there. And therefore, what is my submission is this, my lords. The question is, my lord's question, my lord Chief Justice's question. It is not perpetually you are not poor. But I remember, my lord, I recollect my lord Justice Bhatt's question. You are poor. Your father is poor. Your grandfather is poor. So, my lord, this tree is not. I'm not Indian citizen at all. Therefore, my lord, what they are having the right, I want to send my children also to the school. My children also has to get some food, dress.
To be you, please confine to the point.
And my lord, my last submission is, my lord, started table.
Yes.
My lord, page 11, page 10, my lord, this is very important. My lord, this page 10, my lord. What is the result of this particular law is this? We are going to read an area which is a caste-less society. This is the only community, according to me, or as per my limited knowledge, my lord, they went to the Chief Minister of Kerala and said, we don't want any caste-based reservation. We need that economic criteria reservation. My lord, this is the beauty of this particular act, my lord. We are reaching that. This is what the foundation of the debates with assembly, my lord, makers of the constitution, my lord. So other side is alleging that this is first time government of India did something. No, this was there. And my lord, page.
Your time is getting over.
My lord, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, my lord. No, this is I have to explain.
Now next 3 minutes and
yeah,
we'll
very
call upon the other.
Page 12, my lord. My lord, Chief just asked me a question. What is the after effect of this amendment? My lord, may kindly see before 103rd amendment and before increase of seats. Well, it's extremely important according to me. My submission is this after this table that you are also benefiting in addition to what you are having. Because of why? It is increasing 10% seats and appointments, etc. So, what is you are getting before the amendment? My lord, row 2, SC, 15% and total available pool quota. A plus B. Well, B is open category. Okay. SC plus open category is for SC 65%. Got it? Now ST. B plus B. That is open quota plus ST 58%. Now my lords, C 27 OBC. C plus B is 77.5%. They can claim only this. SC cannot come to the compartment of ST. So therefore, this is what before the amendment. Now my lords, my explanation is there. Now my lords may come. What will happen after the amendment? This is what my lord was asking to me. My lord, SC 15%, A plus B total available quota. A plus D. D is open category 55.5%. B 7.5% plus D 48%.
Correct, sir.
No.
Less than 10, less.
No, my lord, how it will be understand next is very important, my lord. Suppose total 100 seats are there. Sorry, 1,000 seats are there. That is what important. My lord.
Yes, Mr. Bijou.
Page 13.
Favor on this, it is true that what you have put in tabular chart is the scenario.
Yes, yes.
Nobody is disputing that, correct? That's the effect of the amendment.
No, my lord, I'm sorry to say, my lord, with utmost respect to my lord's court, my lords repeatedly asked a particular question and they also argued one thing that we are losing something, how it is affecting to SC, ST, something is going from their pocket. So here, my lords, last row 4, 1,100, now from 1,000, it became 1,100, my lords.
Correct.
Then, SC is getting 165 seats instead of 150, 10% increase. To down also. Then, my lords, ST also.
So therefore, the moment you increase the seats, naturally it gets cushioned, correct? What your submission is that after the effect of the amendment and increase, the seats are reserved, then there will be equality at the level where it was prior to the amendment and post the amendment.
Yes, and they are actually benefited in addition. Per year.
May have happened in a particular fact situation, so therefore we'll note that. Any other submission, Mr. Bijou?
My lords, now come to page 14.
Page 4.
My lords, page 15.
And have already taken 10 minutes.
Yes,
extra.
I finished, my lord.
Therefore, yes.
My lords, page 14 to 16 says that government also decided to increase the seats and appointments are there.
Yes.
And this is what my submission, my lords. Ultimately, my lords, again, I may submit that, my lord, this is not a case of affected their fundamental rights. Writ to jurisdiction 32, I request my lords, with utmost respect, my lords, I filed so many petitions, Devada's case, Tredo case, so many. I was getting a call from the ministry that this has not been followed, these guidelines has not been followed. I don't know how this 55 writ petition numbered, what is their prayer, etc.
Mr. Bijou, argue on merits, sir. Correct?
No, my lord, no, not followed the guidelines, that's it, my lord. So therefore, my lords, ultimately, my submission is that, my lords, the Sindhu Commission, adequate representation and these poor people. And accordingly, they have to get some kind of accommodation according to the Constitution and fundamental rights, their rights may be protected. With utmost respect, my lord, I am grateful, my lord.
Thank you. Thank you.
Patient.
Thanks.
Grateful.
Can I have only 5 minutes?
Yes.
Some there's something which has come to my notice, that
Yes.
I am duty bound, but I undertake to place this in e-copy format as well as the bound format. It's only one page. Therefore, my lord, right now not in a bound format. Because as my lord, I have indicated that the government as a sovereign is responding to the wishes and aspirations of.
My lord, I am going to another.
Oh, yes.
Aspirations of several, my lord, and this is what, my lord, we have tried. There are 3, my lord, 1 and 2, your lordships can ignore. It is submitted that contemporaneously with the constitutional amendment, a decision was taken in order to ensure that the seats available to the reserved category and the open category are not impacted in absolute numbers. The Department of Higher Education issued orders on 17 January 2019 to all central educational institutions to increase the intake in all branches of study to provide 10% reservation to economically weaker sections while protecting the proportionate reservations for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and other backward classes, and also not reducing the seat availability in the general category in absolute numbers in the year 2018-19. It is submitted that as per the calculations done in this regard, in order to provide 10% reservation for the economically weaker sections without adversely impacting the proportionate representation reservations to the SC, ST and OBC categories and not reducing the seat availability for the general category in absolute numbers as compared to admissions made in 2018-19, the total increase in intake has to be increased by approximately 25% over and above the intake in 18-19. It is submitted that a total of 2,40,766 additional seats were approved to be created in the central educational institutions, and an expenditure of rupees 4,315 crore was approved to be incurred to improve the infrastructure in the higher educational institutions. This is proportionate, but saying
correspondingly, I would like to, not right now, to give the data over a period, maybe.
your lordship's
Yes, give the data about the number of scholarships available to all people. Number of scholarships. There is a scholarships portal. What I have been able to get is a very limited. What is the kind of scholarship that you give for medical, engineering, and other professional courses which are the subject of these central universities? The quantum of these per capita, scholarships, because they are looking at people, whether it's this or that doesn't matter. The poorest of the poor in all categories, ultimately, when they get in, what is the fee that they pay? What is the aid that the government gives? Because that is an important component, also a performative action.
But since it has fallen from your lordships, it's my duty to provide that detail. Though I very emphatically would respectfully submit that those figures and statistics would be relevant for the parliament to take a decision whether to provide for this or not.
No, you are right.
May not have any impact on the constitutionality.
No, you are right. We want to know. For instance, the National Scholarships Portal says that for a higher education, 82,000 scholarships are given throughout the country on economic basis. And there is a separate one for SC/ST. And well, I will not get a substantial amount is given, which is about 10 or 12,000 a year. Now, similarly for professional colleges or management colleges, what is the figure for even these EWS people to ultimately you're talking of the poorest of the poor, or just marginally above that?
Poorest of the poor who are otherwise not getting any reservation benefit.
No,
Number
who are getting scholarships. So I just want to know.
I have not, it has fallen from your lordships, it's our duty, we shall place.
Yes.
But that since they are getting benefit, giving them reservation,
No,
may be a policy issue, not a constitutionality.
Solicitor, we are aware of what we are looking at.
No, your lordships are aware, more than aware, my lords. Even this affidavit, my lord, absent this affidavit, it would not mean that the constitutional amendment fails. And with this affidavit, it would not mean that constitutional amendment is constitutionally valid. This is to satisfy your lordship's conscience. If my lord, there is some doubt that this might have an impact on the general candidates who are otherwise meritorious. And if your lordships have any doubt that these are three silos, three separate zones, and if your lordships were to take a view that poorest of the poor, even in the first reserved category, should be shifted, the economically weaker section, 10% should go there, it would result in two things. A, double reservation in the first category. And B, it would substantially amount to amending the constitution beyond the intent of the legislature.
Very well. Thank you, sir.
And scholarship would also be merit-based as well as, my lord, need-based. I am not subject to the verification.
Sure.
And last request, the learned AG wanted to place a note